justice. The black ruby had Nubian arms, so to understand swift running my hands in justice was a must. Her proofs was she knew me in psalms, so the next cue was viewing the palms, so the branch could fit advance to hurt the hurricane when it calms in a bitter wind. And 10% a mile of wildfire, I assessed that she was both the burning and bombs. The back and forth had me act sort of a menace for the grade A. The pave where it came with a curve, but I'm in it. Green ball that hit the border in tennis, or the last nerve to ace in one hell of a serve. The overhead swing and a ping is a string pull to know what land brings to a king of supreme rule. And just book-wise, the look size of Melchizedek shook Levi's priestly order and gene pool. The offspring and a rootin' through the father Jesse. A hard ring in pursuit where every daughter blessed me. And as a tree with the fruit for energy to recruit from me to women and win as far as Sulawesi. The influx of black gold to see the land rich, overflowing with the milk and the beef stuff. A sweet touch of the soul in a sandwich, blowing in silk bomb where the farm it can be tough. A match made under heaven with a 7 by the trio, and meted in the bake of the heat. And that's traded and the plunder from a legend and a griot, repeated generationally. The flowing of the rivers at my delivery stops not for the continuing crops to grow. That's how a brother with the hand of the motherland can turn a penny to a grand. Watch the show.
It's like bringing it back to the original, you know what I mean?
Her inhales, my exhale, we blend wind. A good fuck put a storm in the sky, and breathing in her ear is enough for the deer to keep warm and wet where it's normally dry. The mainstay of her rain play is a musical, a crown worn of a town torn in quarters. But then a monument is set in the common in a bed, and her legs on my bed spread her borders. I have an avarice to now see the savages that once raided, aiding the expanding of her territory. Sent a night to a place, set their face to a grim, and when I reap what I sowed, I let her wear the glory. The daughters at waters flowing to fetch bad, set an oath we're both unwilling to skip, till every woman, child, and a dad's a sketch pad, and drawing from her well for a villager's sip.
Sound more and more like a better second. I think you can feel the sexual tension.
A new meaning of brown liquor and crown royal. I'm now praising her fertile as ground soil. From Euphrates to now, no hated denial. She got style that I dig and found oil slick. Got a candy Ethiopian lick of the skin with two smooth and appropriate kicks for the win. A persuasion that she fed to the moon, and a ray of sun I hope that she emits with no wind. A plan to get my hands on a Tanzania, and mimicking what I taught the Sudanese. That being dark is a mark of standing free. Her response of bowing is what brought me to my knees. With the trophy and the ribbon of a Libyan, and a mind of wearing Alexandrian scholarships. We can both be amphibian, landing and wet, while her twerking and popping for me is politics. Speak diplomacy, kiss foreign policy. Peeking in the notice me is whispering. I gotta see Victoria Falls and secret calls in the midnight Congo Express, and deep diving as an odyssey. Natural resource, a 3-course meal in a field that made my naked appeal almost appear as hers. Nigerian and Liberian truth revealing that my body and soul are co-conspirators. Trafficking myself into a ring of saturated in lust for a black flame-stricken match made in the dust that came together in the wake of an era where the chemistry had made an oasis in Sahara. First of kin to the Kenyan retaining what's on the land and that beyond the sea. And gone is the guarantee of the rest, possess the fest of an eternal Alkebulan in me.